Hi, Kelly here at Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2020 TRD off-road double cab to show you. So they've really got these Tundras spec'd out real nice. So again, the TRD off-road are gonna have a few things that I like. The double cab gives you the 6.5 foot box, so you get a much bigger box in these guys, and they do tow a little bit more as well than the Crew Max. So with the Bilstein shock upgrade, it gives you a really nice firm ride back there, but not enough to really feel your back hit. The TRD off-road does come with an upgraded set of Michelins there as well. So again, your all-terrain tires. And then of course, the manufacturer rims are getting much, much better. Factory, Toyota puts in some amazing little things like mud flaps. And if you'll notice all the way through here, you have 3M covering the hard hit spots. And then right underneath here, you're gonna have heavy plastic that covers that piece as well. Same as this side. Then if you look, all the Toyota trucks, this little guy right here, it's like an orange peel. It's all the way up and down the bottom of this. So with that mud flap, it's going to be really hard to chip this whole piece up. It's a nice option that Toyota does to really try and keep the integrity of these vehicles, because you remember the old 80s and 90s Toyotas, that was one of their big problems as well. Other than that, they've got an 144 liter gas tank underneath there as well. These used to just have a 100 liter gas tank with a 15 liter reserve, so your light came on really early. Now you're going to get like 600-700 kilometers out of these things and get a good range out of them. Backup sensors there for you, and of course your hitch and wiring is all set up. Nice little cover there for you, and again 4-pin 7-pin setup. And one of the things is nice slow retrieve there, and this is a really nice tailgate. You can get to all your lights and stuff just by popping this piece out. Don't have to worry about unplugging the whole entire works there for you. The Toyotas do come with bed cleats, so those things, you just take it and spin that piece, turn it, and you can slide it back and forth. If I want, I can take it off and throw it on the back there as well. They come with 4 of those, and of course your regular D-ring tie downs as well. So you can really custom how you want things to tie down. So if you've got a motorbike or something like that. Again, locking tailgate is standard. Roll through these guys. Again, really, really nice trucks. These new, not quite matte colors, but pastel colors are nice. Toyota's got a few of them. And then another nice upgrade they did with these guys is, of course, the new headlights. You can take a peek at that thing. It's really, really bright, and they've got a nice LED daytime running strip right there. Fog lights, front sensors as well. And this little guy is your block heater plug-in, so you don't have the little dangly cord hanging out anymore. You'd have a little plug-in with 2 different lengths cord as well. So the radar adaptive cruise control, really nice setting. Inside, I'll show you how that works. You can set 3 different settings of how far you want to sit behind the traffic in front of you, but really easy to use. And along with your lane trace assist and your anti-collision up front, that little camera right there, you can see it sitting right there. That's going to look for silhouettes of people and take you to a dead stop if you are not going to stop. So someone crossing a crosswalk or something like that. But between that and your radar cruise, it'd be real hard to hit somebody up front. We'll roll inside here. Couple nice options. Now the 20s do have the smart key, so push button start, and then this. So you can lock your door just by swiping that sensor right there. And then if I want to get into the car, I can grab the back of it, unlock it. I've got it set now to unlock all the doors, but you can set it just to unlock this door. Depends on what makes you feel most comfortable. We'll jump into the back of these double cabs. Again, a little different size than the Crew Max. You do have a second set of floor mats in here as well, so I'll throw that to this side. You do have your receiver for your hitch. Pops in. Again, I can fit in the back of this. I'm about 6'2". My knees will touch the back of this guy. But again, super decent amount of space anyway. Cup holders right there for you. Plug in right there. And then these guys do fold right up. And you have a large storage compartment underneath. So a little tie down. This is actually removable. You can pull this thing right out. But again, a large storage piece underneath here. This is an upgrade from the 20. Nice space underneath there, and of course underneath that seat as well. So lots of places to stick things now. Pop that back. Oh, that's floor mats in the way. Jump into this side. And in here, you're gonna have your power windows, power doors, power locks, and of course the lock-out button to keep the jerks in the back from messing with the windows. Cup holders and stuff right there. In the TRD off-road, you're gonna have power seats, so you have your power lumbar, back, and butt. And then again, a nice upgraded sports cloth in this guy. So it's gonna stay nice and clean for you, the double stitching, and a wide back on here. When you get in to sit, it really does feel comfortable in these guys. On this side, you're gonna have your rear window. So the power window there for you, automatic headlights. So all I gotta do is turn that guy to auto, click it forward, press this button right here, and it will always be on the right thing. So it brights and the whole entire works. You never need to touch your lights again. Of course, your interior lights, your box lights, your mirrors, and then this is a nice feature for towing. I can adjust for how my headlights are aimed, so I can adjust that if I've got a trailer on or not, so keep the people in front of you happy. This does have telescoping steering wheel, so I pop this little guy right here and slide it out, slide it in, or whatever makes it more comfortable. We'll jump into this guy and show you some more features. So with the 2020, you have a few new features. Again, a little bit different dash, a little bit different buttons. I'll run through some of them with you. Right off the bat, a nice molded steering wheel and kind of a softer hard plastic on there. So again, nice to hold on to there for you. So on this side, you're going to have your cruise control back there, and I can adjust my radar right there and lane departure right there as well. And then this is going to be that center function. One of the nice things is they upgraded this with the push button start. And if you look underneath there, I have my tow haul mode, and of course my trailer brake system right there for you. So again, really simple to use, kind of out of the way. You don't have to worry about putting an aftermarket one in there. So in the center dash right now, you're gonna notice you have your digital speedometer sitting there. I'll roll through some of these with this guy right here. Digital speedometer and your outside temperature control right there. Audio setting right there. It's loud, but I can control it just by flipping through here. So all my presets that I can set will all be in there. And I think there's like 100 of them you can do. So again, lots of room right there. I'll turn that back off, flick over. This is gonna be your cruise control. So if I turn this on, set cruise, and then I can adjust how far I wanna sit in front. So again, the furthest out is about 7 car lengths, about 5 car lengths, and about 3 car lengths. But that will just adaptive adjust the speed without having to change your cruise control. So if you do a lot of highway driving, that's a really nice feature. I've grown to really like that option. And of course, my lane departure, I can turn on or off right there. Press that button, go back. And then those things will give you an audible sound as soon as you start wandering in there. So I flick over, messages that will pop up on the particular car. It looks like the tire light's on. We'll have to figure out why that is. And then settings, lane departure, I can adjust the sensitivity of it there. So if you're a wandering driver like me, you can adjust that right there. Pre-collision system, I can turn that off, but that's something that's gonna turn on every time you turn the car on. So I can change that. Vehicle settings, again, a couple things that I can go in there, trailer, type, those kinds of details. So really, I can fully customize this car and truck the way I like. But I think that's where you're gonna kind of stick the most, kilometers per hour. And if I change that to miles per hour, it's nice, easy to read. Put that guy back in park. We'll jump into here. Right off the bat, you do have a really nice spot to stick your cell phone. It's nice cupped in there, so you don't have to worry about it. And again, it's easily gonna fit the biggest cell phones in there. Soft touch all the way through. And a nice large space in there with your 12 volt. And then those are your block heater cables in there. Another little spot here, maybe another cell phone spot there. Lots of spaces to stick things. And again, big ones, not Nalgene size. But one of the things you'll notice is there's no little ridges or anything that you can have to clean out. You can, this is a nice easy space to clean. It's kind of a soft rubber. Nice option. I like keeping things clean. You do have your shifting. I can go into here and then adjust my gears just by going up and down there. Nice little option. And then underneath there, you've got your heated seats. You can turn the parking brakes or parking sensors off. So if you have a trailer on, and of course my traction control settings. So I can turn this guy off if I want a little bit more manual feel to it. USB ports galore. This is going to be your hard press one. So this one actually connects to the system up here. If I can get that off. It's also got the power charging as well. So you can charge 3 different devices there for you. Jump into this guy. You do have dual climate control, which is a nice upgrade this year. So you can sync it up and set up however I want this thing to go. So if I turn it on, there we go. And I can set it to sync. It's not on sync right now. Set to sync, it will be this guy that will control the whole works. But if I want the passenger to have their own air conditioning, the whole works. 4-wheel drive, just a click away. And if I want to go to 4-wheel low, I'll put it in neutral, push this button in, flick it over. And then once it gets in neutral, it'll switch it all the way over there for me. Push this back in, go back to 2-wheel drive. Nice easy option there for you. One of the nice upgrades, it's got a little bigger screen this year in here. And again, everything is all touch screen. So audio, Bluetooth, satellite radio, what do you call it now? Apple Carplay, and the whole entire works right there for you. So audio settings, map, This one here, you'd have to connect your phone to this navigation system to work. But again, really nice connectivity right there for you. And again, a little bit more options there. So your phone will automatically take me to the right screen. Would you like to? Yes. And it will automatically start syncing your phone. So I go to my settings and set that up. Super easy to use. Hit the home button, brings you back to there. Locking storage there. Lots of space in there. So usually your owner's manual will sit right in there. We've got a locking key for your locking wheel nuts right there for you in the little orange bag. Other than that, these trucks are pretty slick. I did almost forget one thing. It's your backup camera. So you can get basically look at that. You can get the full bumper tip to tip on there, a nice fisheye in there. That red is 6 inches back, and of course lining up to your ball right there. So really nice backup camera, nice and clear. Of course, that little bigger screen helps. Up here, you're gonna have your SOS button. So if you get in some trouble, you can click that. It'll automatically take you to a operator. And there's also concierge service that you can upgrade there as well. So I flick this guy down, got my glasses in there, store this in there, vanity mirrors. Overall, these 2020 TRDs, nice little upgrades here and there. And they've got a really nice sound truck, lots of cool features. And if you're looking for the truck that's going to get you 400,000 or 500,000 kilometers trouble free, this is it. Come on down, take a peek at Cochrane Toyota.